Hi, I'm Christian Lesnett, Chair of the Education Committee for Impacted Inc. I am a high school administrator. I am a dad of three, and I'm someone who cares very deeply about helping people that have had brain injuries, concussions, and specifically what drew me to this was being a high school administrator and seeing so many of my students so burdened by an injury that they had sustained that caused them to not be able to perform at their academic typical abilities, as well as seeing students that were experiencing symptoms of brain injury for long periods of time, and even in some cases, having to learn to do school in a different way entirely as they were permanently impacted by a concussion or brain injury. And so years ago, at the time frame when Sidney Crosby was going through his double concussion, and the movie was coming out regarding the Pittsburgh Steelers, kids were experiencing concussions left and right, and there wasn't many resources on how to deal with that. Um, I know that UPMC and AHN locally in the Pittsburgh area were really trying to do a lot of research and developing their concussion clinics to try to help kids. But schools were just learning how to handle kids with concussions, especially when you consider that a concussion changes in its severity of symptom as a kid is recovering from it. So they may have light sensitivity for a short time and then may have trouble reading weeks into their concussion, and then may have severe headaches that come on. It may change. And so when seeing that as an administrator and seeing kids suffer, and teachers wondering how to best help them, that was something that I took action on to try to develop ways that schools respond, not from the outside with school psychologists or things like that, but from the inside, from on the ground school people, teachers, counselors, administrators, seeking out input that they had to develop actual working plans that had agility in the ability to change as a kid's recovery pathway changed. And so that's kind of how I got into this, connected with these ideas and with Impacted Inc. And when Impacted Inc. approached me and asked me to be part of their team to help kids and to help families that were dealing with brain injuries and concussions, it was really a no-brainer.